Good morning, everyone. This is Wednesday, April 8th with your daily morning work. I have taped this 4 times on my iPad and it is not working, so I am going to use my iPhone again today, and I apologize for it being shaky. I just can't keep my hands that still. So we're going to look at the first one. Which sentence is written correctly? All right, let me focus in on there for you. Hopefully that's pretty focused. All right, Tom saw Jane's dog run in the road this morning. Tom saw Jane's dog runs in the road this morning. Or Tom seen Jane's dog run in the road this morning. The correct one would be the first one. Tom saw Jane's dog, right? Tom saw Jane's dog run in the road this morning. Not Tom saw Jane's dog runs in the road this morning, right? All right, let's look at the second one. The second one, it asked what time it was. So, sorry again for the shakiness. All right, so we had our minute hand pointed at the 8, so that means it's 8 o'clock. Then we look at our minute hand. We want to count by 5s from the 12. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the time is 8:25. All right. All right, the next thing we're going to look at is the next question. What time would you leave for school? 7:15 a.m. or 7:15 p.m.? All right, we're going to learn more about this in math soon, but a.m. means pretty much the morning time is what your guys are used to. But a.m. goes from midnight to noon, okay? p.m. goes from what you think of at night, from noon to midnight. So the question asks us, what time would you leave for school? Would you leave for school in the a.m. in the morning between midnight and noon? Or would you leave for school at p.m. at nighttime between noon and midnight? You would definitely go to school in the a.m. That's the morning. We're going to draw that on the clock. Your smaller hand is your hour hand. It points to the 7. Then we're going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. 2 land on the 3. So your minute hand points into 3, which means it's 7:15. All right, next one. Woo, sorry. All right, next one. Which words are in ABC order? All right, we look at 3, 6, and 4. Which one comes first in the alphabet? 4. The F does. So correct answer is the bottom one. And we're going to look at the base word and adding the suffix ed. So I've already done this for you. Let me just review. When you have a one-syllable word that ends in a consonant and a consonant, you only add ed. So C and K are consonants. So we add ed to kicked. When we look at jumped, consonant, consonant, we add ed, jumped. Now, when we look at skipped, we have a vowel, then a consonant plus ed. That means we need to double the consonant, so it's skipped. All right, last one on the bottom here. Which 2 words make the contraction don't? Well, we can mark out number 1 because number 1 isn't even 2 words. And don't would be the contraction for do not, because did not would be didn't. All right, I'm going to flip over to the back side. Thanks for your patience with me filming this. Eventually, some point I'll get better at this. All right, line plot. We're looking at a line plot. Use the line plot for questions 1 through 5. Number of pumpkins and what they cost. Okay, so I'm going to make myself a little chart because you know I like to make a chart. Okay, so there's $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5. All right, so the X's are the number of pumpkins. All right, so how many cost $1? Let's see, I count the X's. 1, 2. 2 cost $1. How many cost $2? 1. How many cost $3? 1. How many cost $4? 1, 2, 3. And how many cost $5? 1. All right, so now we have our information to answer the questions. So question number 1, how many pumpkins are being sold for $3? Go up here and look, $3. That would be 1. All right, question number 2, how many pumpkins are being sold for $1? Does that say $1? Yep, $1. How many are being sold for $1? There are 2. So if you go up here and look, 1, 2. Correct answer would be 2. All right, now let's look at question number 3. I'm trying to focus it here for you. How many pumpkins are being sold for $2? I go over and look. For $2, there is 1 pumpkin. And there are 3 pumpkins being sold for the same cost. What is the cost? Well, let's see. There are 3 pumpkins being sold for, if we look up here, we have 3 pumpkins being sold for $4. So the answer there would be $4. Remember your dollar sign, your decimal point. And what is the total number of pumpkins for sale? Well, that means we need to count all of our X's. So let's go back and count all of our X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So total number of pumpkins for sale is 8. Again, I'm sorry about the video quality. I'm going to figure this out one of these days, hopefully by next week. All right. Thanks you guys for doing your morning work.